What's going on, creators and creatives? My name is Dill. Welcome to the channel. If you don't know me, I'm a YouTube thumbnail designer who's been creating for creators for over 7 years. I've worked with some of the biggest YouTubers on the platform, and today I'm going to share with you guys the process of how I take this and turn it into this, all while creating a thumbnail for FaZe Rug. With all that being said, I hope you enjoy. Let's start designing. The video we're creating a thumbnail for today is titled, I Survived the World's Strictest Boot Camp. Here is the Google Doc that Rug and his team sent over to me. They gave me some notes and some inspiration pictures, and I think we're gonna go crazy with this one, so let's do it. Here's the beautiful picture that Brian sent over to me for this thumbnail. First things first, we're gonna cut him out from the background. There we go, pretty simple cutout. Let's apply the camera raw filter now. So we're gonna go into camera raw filter and let's up the exposure a good amount. I think 65 looks good. Let's up the contrast. We can decrease the highlights a little bit. Up the shadows. Take down the whites a good amount. And up the blacks as well. Already pops a ton more. Going to adjust the temperature a little bit and the tint. And then up the vibrance a tiny bit. Going to the effects, up the texture. Let's lower the clarity to get a smoother look, and we can dehaze it. Head over to the color mixer and let's adjust the colors and make everything pop a little bit more. And there we go. Looks great. Next up, let's work with his eyes. Going to grab a white brush and make the whites in his eyes a lot whiter, like always. There we go. Next up, going to make his eye color a little bit brighter. There we go. That looks great. Next up, let's do some dodging and burning. I'm just going in here and exaggerating all the features. Right now, it doesn't look too good, but that's okay. We're gonna decrease the opacity of these effects and it'll look a lot better. And there we go. I'm done with the dodging and burning. I think I'm just going to turn them down to about 80%, and there's the difference. Looking good. I think the next step is to work on the background, so let's go do that. Okay, so I finally found this picture that I really love, and I think it'll work great for the background. So let's go ahead and remove the people in this picture. There we go, and now I can place Brian over top of the background. And now we just need to blend him in. Alrighty, so the first step we need to do to make Brian blend in more is to give him a military uniform. Okay, so I found this picture online and I think it's gonna work as a perfect base to throw the camouflage uniform on top of Brian. So let's go do that right now. After doing some warping and using some generative fill, we finally have a pretty good base to continue working on Brian's shirt. Now we do still need to clean some things up and give him some sleeves, so after I do that I will be back. And there we go. Brian is looking fantastic in the camouflage uniform. So in order to blend in the shirt and Brian more with the scene, we need to start removing some areas of the shirt to kind of make it look like the dirt is laying on top of the shirt, how it would be in real life if you're actually digging through the actual dirt and ground. Very simply, I'm going to take a brush that has some jagged edges. This is actually a cloud brush, but it works well for scenarios like this where things don't have to be perfect and they kind of need to be messy. And there we go. We kind of have his fingers and some of his clothes look like they are kind of in the dirt, how it actually would be in real life. Now we got to start adding some contact shadows from the dirt onto his hands and onto the shirt. And there we go. We got a nice little shadow going on here and on his other hand. It could still use a little bit more touching up, but for now, I think that's perfect. Now, let's kind of enhance the ground and make it look a lot more intense. We can do that by adding some mud or some water and making it look really wet and nasty and just not a good time. How are we liking this? Oh man, this has come out so good. Next up, we have to make everything a lot dirtier. We got to make Brian's clothes dirty. give him mud stains. Gotta put some mud and makeup on his face and just make it look super intense. Let's do it. Okay, so I finally added all the mud and dirt effects to Brian's face, and I'm loving how it's looking right now. Next step, we gotta add the same thing to his clothes. There we go. I added a bunch of subtle dirt textures to his shirt, as you can see here. I think the next step is let's add his legs. I found this picture of a soldier laying down online, and I cut his legs out, added them to the back of Brian, and it's looking pretty good. We just gotta do some color correction. There we go. Did some color correction and blurred it a little bit to match the background. It's looking so good. I think we just got to add the barbed wire next. Wow, this is looking so good. I went on to Envato Elements and used their 3D section and found some barbed wire and duplicated it and blurred it, put some textures on top of it, and man, it is looking so good. I cannot recommend Envato Elements enough. If you guys don't have it, go ahead. This isn't sponsored. I wish it was, but Envato is a lifesaver. Okay, I think it is finally time to add the final effects to this thumbnail. I'm gonna add some dust and some dirt coming off towards the camera from the bottom of the screen. I might also add some highlights and shadows in places that need it, as well as the text. Let's do it. And boom, there we have it. The thumbnail is ready for its final camera raw filter, and then we can go ahead and send it to Brian and the team and see what they think. Man, I love this. And we are done with the camera raw filter. This is the before, this is the after. It looks so good. I'm so proud of how this came out. Let's send it off and see what they think. So it's been about 10 minutes and Russell got back to me. Basically, they had two changes, and all it was to remove the pew pew in this guy's hand and get rid of this first line of barbed wire. So let's do that. Very easy fix. We'll be good. There we go. Two very easy fixes. Let's send it back to them, see what they think. Okay, so I got a few more revisions from Brian, and basically he wants to see if I can add a little sergeant guy over here kind of yelling at him and make the scene look more intense. He also wants me to make this area of his back and his legs a little darker because they are pretty overexposed. But other than that, some pretty easy fixes. Let's see what we can do with Sergeant. All right, so I found this picture of a sergeant yelling, and he's kind of in a crouched position online. I think it'll work perfectly, so let's go ahead and throw him in and see how it looks. All right, so this turned out actually looking really good. We just got to match his desert camo that he has on with the camo that Brian has on. I think I'm just going to go ahead and make it green instead of the yellow. There we go. It's looking great now. Next up, let's lower the brightness on his back and his legs. And there we go. It is done. I think this is the last revision. So let's go ahead and send it back to them, see what they think. But I love it. I'm so glad with how it turned out. Hope you guys do too. Yeah, so that was not the last revision. We're back the next day, and I got the changes that Rug wants. Basically, instead of the camo shirt we have on him now, they want to just change it to a regular green shirt like this. Let's do it. So I think the best thing to do here is to bring back his original shirt and just change the color of it. So let's do that. All right, there we go. We have brought back the shirt. Next, we got to change its color to green. Okay, so this is a great start. Basically what I did is I took his shirt and applied a camera raw filter to make everything from white to green, and I think it turned out pretty good right now. So let's do some more fine tuning to it and make it look really realistic. Okay, so I'm gonna work on a little shirt tear now, and I think it's just gonna add to the realism and the intensity of what's going on in this thumbnail. This turned out amazing. I love how it looks. This is probably one of my favorite thumbnails that I've created recently. I'm so proud of it. And there we go. We are finished with this thumbnail. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you like this thumbnail as much as I do. If you learned anything from this video, let me know down in the comments. Very, very excited to keep bringing you guys more content just like this. And with that being said, I'm out of here. I love you guys. Peace out.